Here's something that could cost you an extra $100,000 on your next Manhattan property sale. And most sellers don't even know about this fee until they meet with us. Transfer taxes are a significant yet frequently overlooked aspect of property transactions that can dramatically impact both buyers and sellers. We've helped hundreds of clients navigate these complexities, and today we're pulling back the curtain on everything you need to know about New York City transfer taxes. In this video, we'll break down exactly how these taxes work, who really pays them, and the insider strategies to avoid costly surprises. We'll cover the current rates for both New York State and New York City transfer taxes. And most importantly, I'll share some critical insights that can save you thousands on your next transaction. The main content we're going to cover: understanding the basics of transfer taxes. Let's start with what exactly a transfer tax is. Simply put, it's a tax imposed when a property is sold or transferred from one party to another. But here's where it gets interesting. In New York, you're actually dealing with two separate transfer taxes, one from the state and one from the city. Through our experience in handling hundreds of luxury property transactions, we've found that this dual tax system often catches people off guard. Many buyers and sellers focus solely on the purchase price and mortgage rates and completely overlook these significant additional closing costs. We need to cover the New York State transfer tax and break it down for you. Here's what's different about the New York State transfer tax. It operates on a tiered system that directly impacts luxury property. For properties under $3 million, the state imposes a base transfer tax of 0.4% of the sales price. However, and this is extremely important to understand, when property sales exceed $3 million, that rate jumps up to 0.65%. Sellers need to understand this escalation up front so there are no surprises, and these costs significantly impact their net proceeds. For example, on a $4 million property sale, that's a difference of $10,000 in additional tax compared to the base rate. This is why property tax planning is crucial before listing or making an offer on a property. Now let's dive into the city's transfer tax structure. This is where things really escalate, and this is where we see the biggest impact on our clients' transactions. For residential properties sold for $500,000 or less, the city charges 1% transfer tax. But here's the key point that affects most Manhattan luxury transactions. For properties over $500,000, that rate increases to 1.425%. And if you're dealing with a commercial property, that rate goes even higher. Let's put this in perspective with some real numbers. On a $2.5 million residential property in Manhattan, you're looking at approximately $35,625 in city transfer taxes alone. Add the state transfer tax, and now you're dealing with a significant closing cost that needs to be factored in to your planning. The main question: who actually pays these taxes? Here's one of the most crucial aspects of transfer taxes that often leads to confusion and sometimes heated negotiations. In New York City, the seller is generally responsible for both city and state transfer taxes. However, and this is important, in sponsor sales, including new development purchases, these fees can become the responsibility of the buyer. It is crucial that our buyers who are purchasing new development are not caught off guard by this potential expense, so we plan for them. Depending on market conditions, we are able to negotiate that the sponsor covers these transfer taxes. Conclusion: understanding transfer taxes is absolutely crucial for anyone looking to buy or sell property in New York City. As we've covered, these taxes can significantly impact your transaction costs, whether you're buying a luxury penthouse or selling a starter home. Let's recap the key points to remember. Always factor in both state and city transfer taxes when budgeting for a transaction. Be especially careful with new development purchases where tax responsibilities might shift. Consider working with an experienced professional who can help you navigate these complexities. Remember, proper planning and understanding these taxes can save you from unexpected surprises and potentially save you thousands of dollars. That's our advice for handling transfer taxes in New York City. If you found this information valuable, Be sure to like and subscribe for more insider insights into New York City real estate. We're always here to help you make an informed decision in this complex market.